September 4th.
And your Facebook Live. And for those of you on Facebook, we're usually live on TikTok, so sometimes our conversations are very similar, but we're just looking at a different screen. And we thank you for joining.
Hey guys.
We thank you for joining us and putting up with
Hi, happy Saturday.
the bells, the noise machine, and the nonsense you're about to hear.
Hi guys.
Jeremiah, where are you from?
He was a bullfrog.
Was a good. I bet you Jeremiah's never heard that before. He's like really original. Oh my.
Okay.
I know.
Oh my gosh, Saturday night.
And here we are yawning.
Oh, we didn't even start yet.
Oh, I didn't get the pink cards or the little cards to go with
Okay,
those.
I'll get it.
You have one job.
Chris Griffith.
That's telling me it's time for me to get a mammogram.
Okay, leave that.
Hello from Liverpool, Jacqueline.
Hey.
Hello. Thank
Hi.
you for joining us.
Hi, Liverpool.
Firefighter Hockey also joined us. Let us know what state or country you are from.
Please. Happy Saturday night.
Your brother's watching on Facebook.
Hey, Ken, how are you? Happy Saturday.
Let's adjust this so you look the best you could possibly look.
Okay. Okay, Mo.
You know, what we also have to talk about is the coin toss.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Put that on the list of stuff.
Yeah,
you have to tell that story about Florence, too. Didn't you teach her how to do a coin toss?
Yeah, I took her.
She didn't, because you didn't know what
I took her back. That was before COVID.
South Bay area of California.
Wow, all right, thank you.
So you have to check your brother off, too.
Hey, we got Georgia. Georgia on my mind. You got Florida, that's us.
And you have Liverpool.
Liverpool, I got New York and Ohio. I give you a mark for Ohio, honey. All right.
I'm trying to scooch up. I'm scooching.
You scooching?
Scooching. Let's see.
Why is it dark in here? Oh, that light.
You want it on?
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know. Let me see how you look. All right, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's, I was going to say, it's a little...
All right, you guys vote. You want the light off or on?
Don't I have anything to say about it?
No.
All right.
Vicky's here from Minnesota.
Oh, boy.
And Jockey Jack shared the live. Hey, thank you for the
Hey,
live.
thank you.
Sharing it, and thank you for the likes, because the algorithm needs people to click likes. All right, Jockey Jack sided with you.
Okay, thanks, Jack. Okay, Jack. Thank you.
All right, the light's on. You win. Hi, sir. How are you doing? It's Dude Power.
Hey,
He's a frequent flyer.
All right. Good. Happy Saturday, wherever you are.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, Jockey Jack is from Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay, got him a mark. Okay.
And that's one of the states Jerry has to... We could always do that for a trip, too. We could fly to Arkansas and then drive to Oklahoma.
Okay.
Because that would be I know, that's an exciting trip.
That's going to be my project for tomorrow.
What? So you're going to map something out?
Map something out.
We're going to do something.
Jerry
Air. We're going to figure it out. Thank you for your service, retired volunteer fire captain here.
Hey, thank you.
Longboard, where are you at? And you know what? Wendy's watching. Wendy girl.
Hey, Wendy girl. Happy Saturday, honey, to you. Thank you for having us for dinner for Nico's birthday.
Longboards in California. Oh, maybe I missed that. Maybe you were the one that was at the top. I'm sorry.
Okay.
If you come to Arkansas, the fall is the best time with the mountains and the trees.
Oh, boy.
Do you get leaves changing colors there? Do they change color? Paris Island, South Carolina, checking back in.
Okay, South Carolina. Paris Island, Semper Fi.
Jerry, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
I don't know. I never gave it any thought. Me, superpower?
We want to be invisible?
No. I don't know.
Super strength? Would you read minds?
No.
If you're invisible,
This is a children's show. Would you behave yourself?
I can't.
She's a terrible person.
I'm a terrible person. Whatever. You're the one that's blushing. Hey there.
Get out. Everybody goes.
And take her with you.
Turn the oven off. I got a roast in the oven.
Oh my gosh. It would be to summon water to put out fires. So that's a good one.
There you go. That's a good one.
That was a thoughtful answer. And yeah, that was your friend that just checked in from Paris Island, South Carolina.
All right. Semper Fi. Marines. Always a Marine.
All right, there are changing leaves in Arkansas. The trees changing makes for a great drive anywhere you go. What time of the year do you think is a peak time to see the leaves change? Like, do you think it's like it would probably be like closer to maybe November. Like when we were in Ohio that one time, it was at the end of October and they were just starting.
Yeah.
I think you have to have a frost or something for that to really be
Right.
effective. Have y'all ever been skydiving?
Skydive, no, but she did.
I did.
No.
One of us got to have guts.
No, not me.
Wait. Let me rephrase Jerry's answer. Not yet.
Not yet, no. But I did do it in Vegas.
I took him zip lining.
Zip lining in Vegas. Woo! Right down Main Street. Wherever it was.
Surprise.
To who?
Your brother.
Oh. I don't care.
We weren't off that plane. I would say we got to the hotel in 30 minutes.
And we went zip lining.
15 minutes later, we were zip lining down Fremont Street.
That's it, Fremont Street.
Ah, yeah, that was fun. Get out, everybody
And
goes.
I think I was 80 then and I did that.
Mac, you're funny. Mid to end October is when they start to change. Mid-November, they're usually falling. Oh, so it's like they're down.
Okay.
So like we would have to go like in mid-October. Well, we were going to go to October to Pennsylvania. So I don't know. We'll have to toss around some traveling ideas.
You have to throw. Yeah, we want to go to Shanksville. I've been to. We've been to the Pentagon Memorial, of course, New York City, and on my bucket list is Shanksville. So we've been talking about that. When the book kind of we hope it doesn't die down, but when it does, we'll have some time maybe in October to travel.
Chief and the girls are watching, so you can
Hi,
check,
Chief.
you
Texas.
can check Texas off.
Texas off. Gotcha. Hi, ladies. Hiya. There you go. I got their names right here, Chief. Those two babies.
I was like, you can't say their names. I don't know if he puts their names on the internet. So
No, I don't want to do that. No.
So I mean, if they get a kick out of their names being said, he'll say it. But
Yeah,
that's your call.
I have it right here.
So we'll have to come up with some travel plan.
Yeah.
Something fun to do. Some place where Jerry could jump out of an airplane.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I missed that. I'll chalk that up.
They'll show like these 98-year-old World War II veterans jumping out of a plane. You get strapped to somebody that really wants to live. And they've done it before. That's the bonus.
Next.
Bonita Springs is lovely. Yes, it is. So I've lived in Bonita Springs since the mid-'80s. And we're in North Naples, and we're literally maybe 500 feet over the county line. So
Right.
it's a stone's throw. But I still have a house in Bonita Springs. Maybe another house.
Maybe two houses.
Maybe two houses. We don't know. I'm working on something.
Yeah.
Because I do stuff. I'm a wild child. Jockey Jack says, don't come to Arkansas in the spring. You will get covered in pollen. Everything gets covered.
Oh.
I know, I hear. But you know
we
what?
get it down here, too.
We have these trees down here. I don't think you have them up there. They're called melaleuca trees. And at some point, our leaders thought it would be a really great idea to drain the Everglades. So they invented this canal system, and then they imported trees that drink a lot of water,
Right.
like this melaleuca tree, and the pollen
Right.
is just so terrible. And if you walk, one day I said to Jerry, walk outside, and if you smell, it smells like mashed potatoes. That's how you know if they're in blossom.
Right.
And he goes, it smells like mashed potatoes.
Right.
And I'm like, and that's why your face is...
Melaleuca. They didn't call us Flower Duff or nothing.
I know.
Idiots.
So now, you have, they're invasive, and you have to take them out, and they'll never unring that bell. It just kind of is what
all
it
over
is.
the place.
They're everywhere. Mac Attack says, how y'all doing?
Hey, how are you, brother?
Milo...
Did we get a...
Mac, yeah, we have a letter. I think we have a letter from you.
Hold on, Mac. Hold on.
We haven't opened it yet. We had three. We were supposed to have a package today.
Yeah.
So I went to the post office to get the package. Instead, I have 3 envelopes in the package.
Didn't come.
The package is still not
Yeah.
here. It says it'll be here by 9 p.m., which means it's the weekend. It is sitting on a truck
There we
in
go.
a post office parking lot.
We
somewhere.
got it. We got it, Will. Woodstock, Georgia. Yep. There it is.
I made copies so you don't have to read the
Yeah.
envelope.
No, I'm just looking at. I couldn't see. I wanted to look where it was from. So why don't we open up? Is he on?
Yes, he
Okay,
is.
we're gonna open up your pack. We're gonna open up your pack. Okay. All right, Will, hold on. Oh, look at that nice symbol on the back.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
isn't
saw that when I
nice?
photocopied it.
That's nice for cancer.
We do like triple things. We photocopy it.
Yep.
We write your name on a card.
Atlanta Fire Rescue. Wow! All right, Atlanta.
Oh, is that pretty?
Hey, Ken, look at that. Atlanta Fire Rescue. Show that to my brother on Facebook. There you go. All right, Mac, let me get this open here. Wow. Mac Attack. Here we go. Jerry and Chris. Hi, I was able to get a patch from Atlanta Fire Rescue for the jackpot. I love the live stream each night and watching all the patches come in and wanted to contribute. Thank you. I cannot express how much I enjoy watching your videos and live streams. Hearing your stories and advice, I have learned so much from you and gotten so much more to look forward to when I am able to start my career. Wow. I just applied for the second time to a department here in Georgia and hopefully I will get hired. I'm not one to give up easily, so I know that soon I'll be able to make my own memories and work in the greatest career in the world. Wow. Mac Attack, you got it, Will. I thought that the book was amazing. Very much enjoyed it. Thank you, Jerry, for your service back then as well as now. And thank you both for doing the videos and lives. I look forward to them each and every day. Wow. Will Mac, God bless and much love. Mac Attack 1600. All right, Will. Way to go. Thank you, brother. Beautiful patch.
So pull a piece of tape on the back
Look
of
at
that one.
Atlanta Fire Rescue. That's a nice patch. That's a
It's
nice
a beautiful
patch.
one, huh?
Look at that.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins. He's from.
You're gonna remember.
Leroy Jenkins is from the UK. isn't he?
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
He's gonna look at the list.
Montana. Right?
Yes.
Okay, got it, Leroy.
I didn't even have to give him hand signals or anything.
I know. Okay, got it this time. I got it.
He's like one of our only Montanas, and
I know.
we count on you to round out our states.
All right, let me get the.
I'm going to get your cell phone number so I can text
There it
you.
is.
Please check in for Jerry.
Okay, here it is. Got it. Will Mac going up on the board.
Autumn says, I'm collecting patches too. Hey, Autumn, these patches are not our patches.
No,
We are
don't.
doing something we're calling a patch jackpot. And what that means
Yeah.
is people like the patch that just got sent in, that puts
Yeah.
Will's name in a drawing. And
Yes.
on September 11th, we're going to pick a card out of this bowl. And whosever name we draw is going to win all of the patches on the wall.
That's right.
And I'd say we have like 130 patches at this point. I lost track
Yeah.
at about 115. And then since then, I know we've easily gotten
We've gotten a whole bunch.
10, 12 patches
Yes.
since then.
Way to
So
go, Will.
if you would like to enter the drawing, you still have time, but time is running out. We've got a lot of folks who are from across the pond, and we have not seen.
Yeah, we're waiting for a lot of
So we'll
patches come
probably
in.
do a second one because with COVID and customs, I feel really bad. What happens is I have informed delivery online, and they aren't even in the U.S. mail system yet because it would be scanned in, and I would know it was at least coming through Atlanta or New York or something.
Someplace,
so we know that there are several people who they're just
we
not
haven't
accounted
gotten
for.
anything from Europe.
And even Maddie, he sent the little model fire truck with the patch.
That
Maddie
hasn't-
and his wife, that hasn't come
No,
out.
that hasn't come either. No.
So we'll see
So
what
I don't know what
happens.
it is with the border crossing.
We have somebody here from Clarksburg, West Virginia.
Thank you. Wow.
Jared says, I appreciate you and I want to be a firefighter. I'm in training. Any advice?
Yes, keep your mouth shut and your ears open and hang out with the old guys. Okay, you learn a lot from the old timers, not as old as me, but yeah, get your training manuals, all the brochures, all the information you can, and stay healthy. It's a young man's job, you know, mentally, spiritually, physically. Okay, and good luck. The greatest job in the world. And when you get on, don't tell anybody what we have. We got the greatest job. You know, son, over 100,000 people apply to be a New York City firefighter. 100,000 applicants.
Every year.
Every year. No, every 4 years.
Every 4 years.
Every 4 years, yeah. So it's quite a demanding job. So good luck. And like I said, listen out.
So Autumn says that she has a big collection, would love to collect another one. Well, you know,
Send us your patch.
If you have a duplicate of something you're willing to part with, send it in. It will
Right here.
automatically put you in the drawing.
Send it to Chris's post office box, okay?
And what we'll tell you is, of those patches, I would say that probably like at least 63 of them that were sent in, those people are not participating in the drawing. So somebody sent in a collection of 60.
60 patches.
Tilly Geidel sent in her.
This is Tilly's dad's patch from Rescue One, prestigious Rescue One in Manhattan. And she is not in the drawing, but she has given us her father Gary patch, and we are also putting in.
And then Dean, whose name is Lou. He made patches of our book. And they're really nice.
Isn't that great?
Hang on, I got to put my hand behind it so it'll focus. And they're even embroidered.
Real nice.
How pretty is that? So, and that's another one that's on the wall. So you really have great odds. I mean,
so
they're not all claimed or spoken for.
Please get them into us as soon as you can.
Thank you for all the smiles and the party blowers. Mac Attack says, I'm glad it got to you. Thank you both.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, brother.
Where can I send a patch to? Autumn, right above Jerry's head.
Right here.
That's the address. So take a screenshot. And if you aren't able to do that now, you can also get our mailing address out of our bio.
Yep.
So while we're speaking of the bio, in our bio, if you click it, it takes you to a Linktree website. And all of Jerry's podcasts and all of his interviews
are right there.
It's right there, really easy.
Yep.
So, like, if you haven't seen Jerry's interviews, or if you're kind of new to Jerry's lives, you can catch up and see some of the stuff that he does.
Yes.
Autumn is from Texas.
Thank you. Gotcha.
Jeremiah is back.
Okay.
He said he had to step away from a moment. Jack, LOL, is here from Ireland.
All right.
Here comes the Irish.
There we go. Up
the Irish and the Brits.
Up the Irish.
You're coming. It's that time of the night. Don't give up applying. It took me 2 years. I applied to every department around.
Good.
That's it. And you know what? Start socializing. Start hanging out.
That's it. Hanging out.
Make friends with some of these firefighters,
Right.
because you never know who can just put in a good word, shake the right person's
Go
hand.
see where they're training. Go look at and watch what they're training. Go hang out with them. Make friends with them.
I mean, see if you can volunteer or help
Right.
with community events.
Look what Colton did.
Yeah, Colton Rose.
Colton Rose. Wow,
You
one
have
of
to
my...
tell them the story of Colton Rose.
Colton was a young man. He used to come to the firehouse at Station 45, and he was in high school. And he started hanging around, and before you know it, he kind of not became our mascot, but he just loved anything to do with fire. And now he's one of our firefighters. He was a fire cadet. He was with Chris Spencer in the program.
You have to tell him about, like, his mom wasn't really wild about it. She wanted him to go to college.
Yes, and all of that.
And what happened with his graduation.
And when he graduated high school, our whole department, they sent all the rigs to the gymnasium, to the auditorium, and it was filled with firefighters in their Class A's.
They caused a ruckus.
That's the respect we showed to Colton Rose, and he's a kid. So let me tell you, he's like a diamond in the rough. I would take 15, 20 Colton Roses any day.
And he gave you that little...
And I wanted to tell you...
here it is. Yeah.
Here it is. This is what he gave me. This is what a good kid he is. Not because he gave me this, but this is... He's already...
He's just thoughtful.
The brotherhood. It's the 20th anniversary, 9/11 badge. Isn't that beautiful? Colton Rose called me up one day. He said, "Come over to the firehouse, Jerry, and I have something for you." And that's a beautiful... Yep. That's from my brother. And we're brothers. 20th anniversary.
Yes, Autumn, you enter by just sending a patch.
Just send the patch in.
But when you send the patch in, make sure you have your contact information.
So we can reach you if you win.
Yeah, we want to be able to mail you the box of patches. Let's see. Mac Attack said to Jockey Jack, of course, thank you. That's the advice I've gotten a lot. It keeps me going.
Good.
You know, there's always something, you know, in the fall they hold trick or treats.
Right.
They have all
the
kinds
Halloween
of
parties. They have volunteer. Go over and help. And make yourself known.
Yeah, get under their feet.
Yes, you know? Get there. Be a pain in the ass. Go help them when they're training. Help them pick up the hose. You know? And before you know it, you'll be in the greatest job in the world.
Jacob is here from Sydney, Australia.
Wow. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Good to see you. Let's see. I won't be able to send any patches in time due to being sick with COVID. I can't get to the post office.
Oh,
take care of yourself and get better.
Well, we're going to have other contests down the road.
Yeah, we feel that that we will still have others, and even when we do this drawing, we're going to have some runners-up prizes to give out.
Yep.
I've ordered some containers. I don't even know if I told you that I ordered those tubes. So grab that poster over there. The helmet poster. So our publisher actually sent us these little posters.
Aren't these cool?
So I found cardboard tubes that we can put these in and send them. So we'll have some runner-up prizes with these posters.
Yep.
And maybe some stickers. Maybe even we're going to see if we can get some North Naples patches.
Yep.
So we can give you a North Naples patch. And that way it's more than just one prize. Right. So we're working on that. So and you take care of yourself. You know, we have these new stations that have been put in what are they, monoclonal antibodies. Mm-hmm. So if you have COVID, you don't even have to go to a doctor. You just go to the antibody station. Yep. I've had 2 people I know sick as dogs. They go get it. 3 hours later, they're like they've never been sick.
Yep.
It is amazing.
Yes,
so,
it is.
I don't know if there's something like that available to you. If you can, Google that and see if you can get those antibodies somewhere. But it's like miracles.
Yes, it is.
I would like to send a letter and a picture of Greensboro Antique. What is the address? It is right above Jerry's head.
Right up here.
So take a screenshot or click the link in our bio. And I think when the page launches, it'll be the third button, second or third button down.
Third button, right.
Are you Burt Lancaster? That's funny.
Yeah, Field of Dreams.
That's what we get. That we'll wait for the other one. You get that one. You get Stan Lee and who was the other one? Shoot.
I don't remember.
Colonel Sanders was one.
No.
When you wear the pink shirt, they ask you if you're Colonel Sanders.
Oh, Colonel Sanders. Yeah. Dick Van Dyke? No.
Think of it. Bestie says, I love your lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stan Lee, there it is.
There it is, Stan Lee.
Somebody said Joe Biden. No,
oh, God.
No.
Get the gun. Let me shoot myself.
If you can say one thing to the world, what would it be?
Love each other. Be friends out there.
That's a good one. Wow, nice patches. Okay. So I have to do, we don't have any of our moderators in here.
Oh, my.
So... it's that time of the year,
and it's Labor Day weekend, honey.
And it's Labor Day weekend.
People are out.
So
they're
people out there getting oiled up. And they come in here and they start talking nonsense. So we had our first nonsense. We're just the rated G.
Yep.
Maybe sometimes PG live. So like when people come in here and start nonsense or politics or talking about conspiracy theorists, we just don't have time for it. We're here to have fun with their family.
Yep. And you guys are all my family out there.
So, hang on a second. Bye, Felicia. If you can say one thing... Oh, there, I already read that. Hi from the UK.
Okay, here they come.
Blake Williams is here.
Okay, Blake.
Tweety Bird followed the host. Thanks, Tweety Bird. Firefighter Girl. Firefighter Girl. Thank you for joining us. The posters look great. Thank you. We didn't even know.
They came in the mail the other day.
There was a box on the front porch, and I thought I had primnesia.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what I got. And I opened it up, and it was full of, there's like little postcards. So Jerry,
Postcards.
you
And
could write notes back up with the postcards. That would be cute, too.
Yeah.
And it was the posters, postcards.
And then there was a short one about that big.
Okay. It was a whole box of stuff.
Yeah.
I've talked a lot. This is Mac Attack. I've talked a lot with the recruiters and training staff when testing to get to know each other better. Yeah.
That's it, Mac.
Get in there.
Keep bugging them. Get in there. Yeah.
And you have to think, like, right now we're in September. Well, trick or treat is probably a month away. If they're going to do like a firehouse trick or treat, they're planning
involved.
now.
Yep.
They're planning now.
Go over there and help and volunteer. Park cars. Do anything. Make goodie bags.
And the same thing happens for Christmas. They need people to wrap gifts. Like sometimes they have presents for underserved children. So
get yourself noticed.
And they plan those months in advance.
Yes,
so
they do.
I'd be up there going, are you planning anything for Halloween? Who's the person that does the planning?
Take out the garbage. Do anything you can.
Yeah.
Colton Rose, my boy Colton, he did everything for us.
Somebody just called you Father Christmas. Oh, LJ's here. Hi, Jerry and Chris.
Hi, brother.
Maria says, hello, old man.
Hi, OG.
LJ says, I'd be a moderator. Okay. I got that.
Good.
Hang on 2 seconds. Let's see. There's nonsense going on in here. What's his honest opinion about... Oh, I think I've already blocked this person. So you don't need to answer that. And my coach's son is a firefighter, so I've made friends with him too. That's good.
There you go. Come on, that's it. Get you in the door.
You got to. You don't know who Eddie Haskell is. You got to be a little Eddie Haskell and be a little brown noser.
Okay.
And like get all up in there and make friends with everybody. You got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
Wicklow's here. Hello, Jerry and Chris.
Who is that?
Wicklow.
Hi, brother.
Sister.
All right.
What did you call Billy? You called her Billy.
I'm sorry, honey.
Hi, Chris and Jerry. What's up, brother? It's X-Cap.
X-Cap.
Frequent flyers are here now. Let's see. Positive vibes only. That's right.
You're right.
We don't have that nonsense. That was Chief, but Chief knows. We don't put up
he
with
knows.
that crap.
We don't put up with that crap.
What's your geological route? Genealogical, I think he meant.
Oh, genealogical?
Definitely Irish.
Irish?
He's half
Half Irish, some Italian, and
Little.
a what?
Very little.
A little bit, yeah. Irish and Italian. I'll leave it at that.
Surprise! Hello from Lee County Sheriff. Are you from the Lee County Sheriff's Office? Somebody named Caboose from LCSO. That's Lee County Sheriff.
Yeah, hey, right over here.
All right, over there. How's
Come on,
Carmine?
we'll have a cup of Joe. Come on over. Put the radio car outside. I called them radio cars when I was on the cops.
Yeah, that was back when they had bloodhounds.
That was back when they had...
Ooh.
I should find my nightstick. God, I think I still have it somewhere.
Adam says hello.
Hi, Adam.
Galloway's here from Ireland. Caboose says yes. Lee County Sheriff's Office.
All right, brother. Say hello to Carmine.
I was
He's a
waiting
good
for
friend
it.
of mine. He's a good friend of mine, your sheriff. He's a
Who's
New York guy.
Yeah, well, did you know him in New York?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I got to know him
Just from
when he was a
being-
Cuddy County deputy down here.
Okay. And he's got that. Do you guys have more than one sheriff dog now? Like, I know there was a second dog a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you...
What was the other one? Chance?
Chance is like Humane Society's
Chance.
dog of the year right
Yeah,
now.
Chance.
You guys have to look up Chance the Sheriff Dog. I think that you could probably Google it. So this dog was found at somebody's house and they duct taped his mouth shut.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was a horrible thing. And they saved this dog and they were able to get evidence and they've convicted him, the man that did this, and he's never allowed to have pets again. And this dog, in spite of how badly he was abused, is like the prettiest, proudest boy.
Beautiful.
He wears he's a sheriff dog now.
Yeah.
And he's so good with the public, and he's just like, everybody loves him.
He's a good
And the
bit.
sheriff knows how special this dog is, because
Yeah.
I think that's half the reason why he's been elected.
Oh,
You want to
come
win?
on.
You want to win Americans over? Bring a dog in.
There you go.
You want to really win? Have a dog with his mouth taped shut.
Oh no.
And they changed like all kinds of laws about animal abuse in Lee County, Florida.
Yeah.
So like tons of things. They don't even play now. They are not even playing. People are getting arrested left and right.
They don't play no more.
KK is here from the Polish Airborne. He said hello from Poland. Hi, brother, back in California.
Okay, give you a mark. Gotcha.
Philippe is here, says, hi, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, Wicklow, I did the DNA test. That's how we started. Jerry did his test. I did my test first. I had to do it for medical reasons to find out some of my lineage just for treatments. And so I did both, what's it called? Ancestry?
Ancestry and something, 23andMe.
23andMe. So I did both of them, and they were remarkably similar.
Right. Yeah,
very, very similar. And Jerry did his, you did Ancestry.
I did Ancestry, right.
And I did both of them.
Right.
I just, out of curiosity, I just wanted to see if we're going to be remotely close. Because if they were like hell and gone from each other, that would have told me a story of they were like hocus pocus. Let's see. Thanks for your service, says KK from Poland.
Thank you, sir.
Good day to you. It's Happy Daniel. Hi, Happy Daniel. Big Chungus Official says hello.
Hi.
Josh says hello. Quotes for Life says, did you serve?
I did. I was in the United States Navy from 1956 to 1962.
We were at a red light tonight and somebody was playing Jailhouse Rock really loud in their car, and it was a young kid. I don't know if he was 25 years old.
Yeah.
And I rolled the window down so we could, because we thought we accidentally turned the radio on. It was so loud. Because we have a car, you can turn stuff on accident all the time. And we were laughing, and this kid looked at us like, what are these crazy old people doing? And Jerry said,
I was like...
I was in boot camp.
I was in boot camp. And I was out in the woods for months. And I got back to the gas station, hang out with my boys, my friends, and they were all talking about an Elvis Presley. I said, what the hell is an Elvis Presley? And that's how quick he came on, and he was discovered, and I didn't know. I was out playing Navy, out in the woods.
2 months later, there's a new human being.
Crew cut and all.
Oh, Jockey Jack. I watched the documentary about Red Bandana Guy on 9/11. It is an amazing story.
Great.
Wasn't that worth it?
Thank you.
Amen.
Amen. Watch The Man with the Red Bandana.
You gotta watch it, guys.
Gotta watch it. Documentary.
We put it off for years. We bought tickets to see it at a theater premiere. One of us, we don't remember.
We got sick in Fort Lauderdale. We couldn't go.
And we just didn't watch it until a few months ago. And what a great story. And what a wonderful human being he was.
And we bought red bandanas, incidentally.
Maybe red bandanas will go in the little tube. So it'll be like
right.
And we'll do stuff. We'll figure it out.
Who's that?
That's Jockey Jack.
Jockey Jack, send us your contact information. I'd like to send you a red bandana.
Boom. There. See how that works?
Okay.
Were you a city fire or wildfire? Says
No,
Connor.
I was New York City.
New York City.
Jockey Jack.
Ladder trucks and tillers.
Yep.
Wicklow says, which would you recommend more? I'm way out of the conversation loop. I don't know what we're recommending more. Let me know. Nice mustache. Master Chief Jerry.
Thank you for the promotion.
Thanks for the promotion. While you speak British, are you from the British Empire?
Schmedley. No.
You have to do the salute.
Ooh. Hard left, right here. Is the tea ready? Let's steep my tea.
Thank you for your service, good sir. Let's see. I want to be in the military. Sign up. Start training.
Brother.
You join ROTC if you're in school.
Make a man out of you.
Yep. Hello from England.
Hi, UK.
It's LG12300. The crafty teacher's here. Hello, I hope you had a great day and thank you for your service.
We did. Thank you for the comments.
Crafty teacher, if you are a teacher, you need to know that there is a teacher program for our book, and we send teachers free of charge our book.
Yep.
So if you'd like a copy, all you have to do is message us your mailing address.
Please do that. We'll be happy to send you a book.
Or if you know teachers in your... Well, I offered one to a teacher the other day. She goes, I just don't know how I'm going to integrate this with calculus.
God.
I said, okay, well...
Read Jerry's book.
I said, well, if you know a teacher that teaches social studies or history or something, have them reach out to me. So... Thank you for the follow also. I just got my high school results on Friday. We'll find out if I get accepted to college on Tuesday.
Wow,
Good for
congratulations. I'm praying for you.
And do me a favor, like I have no idea what college costs, but this is what I talk to all the young kids about. Whatever you're going to study in college, figure out how much you're going to make in that career and make sure that it's worthy of the money you're going to spend on the education.
And the loans and all that stuff.
You know, people go and get all these crazy loans, and I'm like, if for a career they're going to make peanuts at, you'll never pay it off. It's a trap. Don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, or do it part-time as a passion and just pick away at it if it's just a passion, because you cannot go into debt like this. And that you wouldn't be able to, I'm a realtor, you would not be able to purchase a house if you couldn't afford a house. I don't know why nobody in these schools or these counselors don't tell you you can't afford to get that degree. It's just crazy. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Somebody loves your hair.
Thank you.
It was the DNA site. Which one is, you know, I think 23andMe is more comprehensive. It also does like health evaluations. The biggest complication I have with 23andMe is besides my own children, I'm not related to really anybody, so I am convinced I'm adopted. Like, this makes no sense to me. There are thousands of people that are allegedly related to me. There are no familiar names. I mean, there is not one single name where I'd be like, oh, that was a cousin or that was an aunt or an uncle. None of it. Not a darn thing of it. I don't know what's going on. But I know my mother's my mother because my brother's my brother, and my brother and I both have the same genetic issues. So, I mean, that part's got to be true.
Yes.
I mean, I feel I look like my father. Right. I don't know. Like, why do these people not have the same names? Maybe my father's not related to the rest of them. I don't know what's going on. My chat got frozen. My chat's, I know. Well, you know, it's TikTok. You get what you pay for. We don't pay nothing.
Other than that.
Hello from Australia. It's Quotes for Life.
Wow.
Hi from the UK. Hope you're doing well, Chief.
Thank you.
You have another hi from the UK. Did you serve in the Army?
I was in the Navy.
We have another Connor that followed us. We're collecting Connors.
All right, Connor.
Are you in the UK, Scotland, or Ireland?
Yeah, right.
Where are you?
Right.
Amazing. We actually have a firefighter program within our high school. That is fabulous.
Wow, great.
Well, you know, there's, you know, if there are other teachers or, you know, if there's a specific class, please let them know, because this would be something that they might be interested in. We also give them directions on how to download grade appropriate lesson plans from the National Memorial website. Right. So there's a whole curriculum you can do with it. We have a whole school in Northern Ohio that's really, they've got a mess of books.
We sent them a whole bunch of books.
And they're doing the curriculum, and I think that maybe they might even get interviewed by a newspaper because of it.
Yes.
Thank you for your service, says LG12300.
Thank you, LG.
Let's see, but maybe next year fight arm in arm in Afghanistan. We don't know what's going on.
Oh boy, I don't know, pal.
Yeah, that's a tough thing going on over there. Advice for a young man thinking about joining or serving in the military.
Thank you for thinking that.
Yeah.
And I would encourage you to serve.
Yeah.
I would encourage all young people to serve.
You know, I would say go find a veterans organization and start hanging out with veterans.
Sure.
You know, because you can get the best advice from veterans.
Yeah.
And you can talk to all of the different branches and find out, like, if there's people that inspire you to join one or the other or to specialize in something. Wicklow says, yes, I definitely made sure to do so. The tuition is $10,000 altogether and the degree is accounting. Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, see, good. See, you already understand numbers.
There you go. You know the
You know the numbers. I mean, you know, there's people, like, they offer these degrees, and I know somebody in particular that has like $50,000-$60,000 a year, or $50,000 or $60,000 in student loans. In a career, she was making like $19,000 a year, and I'm like, down here the cost of living,
it's so expensive.
There's no way to pay off your loans.
No.
It's like putting Tide boxes on your feet.
Yep.
So I try to stop some of these kids that do silly things like that. Did you get Virginia yet?
No, I didn't. Thank you.
Did you get New Jersey?
Jersey, I always got. Got Jersey.
Your friend from Poland said Navy. Wow. Quotes for life follow the host. Thank you for following.
Thank you. Got Jersey.
Fire Chief shared the live. Thank you. You shared the live a couple times. Appreciate that. Thank you for your service, sir. America still exists because of men like you.
Thank you.
Angela Griffith, realtor, just showed up. I wonder who she is.
Hi, Ange.
Hi, Ange.
Happy Saturday.
Long time no see. I got to see Angela this morning because I had to activate a listing in the MLS and put a lockbox on the door, and I realized that my car keys were in Jerry's car.
And I was over with my veterans this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was just about to call an Uber and take an Uber to go get my car keys.
Yeah. We do another patch?
Oh, yeah, we should do a patch.
Let's do a patch. Okay. Here we go.
And everybody, hit the like, please. I'd appreciate it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Angela said hello on Facebook earlier, too. Welcome to your service as well from Vermont.
Thank you, Vermont.
That's a good one.
Gotcha,
We have a hard time getting Vermont.
Here we go. Okay. Oh boy. And we have a letter. And we have.
And he writes everybody who sends a letter. He writes a letter.
I write you a Roseville Volunteer Fire Department, 50 years, 2 patches. 1940 to 1990, Roseville. Let's see where that's from. Let's where that's from, hon. Here's a little letter.
Maybe it's Rouseville?
How do you say that?
I mean, it's spelled like mouse, so Rouse.
Rouse. Here we go.
Oh, it's a vintage patch, too. 1940 to 1990. So these are older collectible patches.
Hello. Enclosed are 2 patches, one for you and one for the patch giveaway. I recently purchased your book and cannot wait to read it. I also want to thank you for your service. If you don't mind giving a big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project, Till Valhalla Project, and everything that they do. I really appreciate it. Here is that TikTok account. Okay, Till. Let me see.
I've seen them on.
Till Valhalla Project. Wow. Thin Red Line Forever. Cody Lewis.
Thank you,
former
Cody.
firefighter, EMT. Roseville and Rocky Grove Volunteer Fire Department. There we go. Wow, and they're from, let me see. He is from, let's see, where he's from. Cody Lewis, here we go.
50 years of service.
Franklin, Pennsylvania. Okay, that's Franklin, Pennsylvania. Wow. Oh yeah, it was mailed in Pittsburgh. So it's got to be up that way. Here we go.
Yes, you can send a Polish airborne patch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That'll put you either in this drawing or the next one. So we'll just start collecting. We're probably going to continue to collect badges. What we had to do is this picture on the wall over here belongs like over here. So after we get a whole row of patches, we move it over.
The picture over.
There's like 4 nail holes in the wall. We just keep for everybody on Facebook. It's this one right here. We've moved it from here.
Oh, it's over.
So we just keep putting holes in the wall.
Yeah. Nice.
We have Devil Doc here from Kentucky. Till Valhalla Project is a really great organization. They do PTS awareness.
Oh,
so that's like when I was saying when we're writing down all the PTS stuff.
Yep, I have it.
PTSD.
Yep.
Where's
I have it over here. I kept it, honey. I think I kept it somewhere.
So you have to put Till Valhalla on the list.
Yeah, Till Valhalla Project. Very nice. Very nice. And I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, we have one more patch, honey. Can we do it?
Hang on, let me read some questions here.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I've been trying to reach you regarding your car's extended warranty.
Oh,
The Royal Navy salutes you from the UK.
All right, thank you.
You have to tell the Royal Navy
the story
about the ship that called.
You have a Royal Navy aircraft carrier out in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and about 3 weeks ago, at least 3 weeks ago, a young man came in on TikTok one night, a sailor on His Majesty's ship, and told me that there were 150 sailors and him watching Chris and I over here in the United States. And that was really a thrill, that we know that we're talking to all you young folks all over in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Wow.
So JJ Hernley says, I have PTSD myself. Is it a common thing, especially with the first responders?
Sure.
So, and I don't know if you keep up with it, but you can go to worldwidepeersupport.org, and I think they have Zoom meetings 3 days a week.
Oh, great.
So you don't even have to leave your home.
Yeah.
If you would like to talk to other first responders and maybe get like a little bit of support from other people that understand your position.
Exactly.
And they have a full website with lots of other things on there. But
good advice.
I'm pretty sure it's Worldwide Peer Support. I asked you to write it down and maybe keep it on the desk so it would be handy.
I did, honey.
Okay. I just want to make sure because
it was here. Yes.
We'll have to start a list just for that.
I know. I thought I had it here, honey.
Could it be on that little green flip one, maybe?
No, I had it here. I know I did. Okay. I have a lot of work over here too.
Because like when we come across stuff like this, we want to make sure that we're able to share it with you. Because if you don't know, and there's a fella. I'm trying to think of what his TikTok name is. He's a firefighter and he's in kidney failure because of toxic smoke. I can't think of what his name is.
The
person I am today, or the person I am today, I think is his name. It's either the person or person I am today.
Right.
And so he talks frequently about this. If you were to go through his videos, you'd see him talk about the worldwide.
Where did he ingest all that smoke?
I don't really remember.
Brush fires or forest fires or no, it was something fires, but I don't think it was in this country. Was it here? Was it in Russia?
I don't think so. I think you're conflating two different people.
I'm probably putting a couple of things together. But we hear.
So what we'll do is we'll get like the Valhalla Project, and we'll put the peer support network, and then we need to put his name down there because he talks a lot about PTSD.
Right.
So exactly. These people
and
have
so
resources.
Does Josh. From Texas.
And he is what makes us fire.
What makes us fire? Yeah. So go on his website. Yep. His TikTok.
And keep yourself busy. Go volunteer somewhere.
Yes.
Because you'll worry less about your own problems when you're helping other people. And, you meet a lot of people that way. You broaden your circle. And you never know who you can help and how they can change your life too. Sir, I hope you have a great day.
Me too. We are having a great day. I'm out here with you guys.
You as well behind the camera.
There's my lady, Chris.
Wow, that's amazing. Awesome story. The HMS Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know the name of it. Wow, Queen Elizabeth.
Know. Hello from Northern Ireland. Here come the Irish. I would be joining the army.
Queen.
Any advice?
Yes. Thank you for your service. Thank you for the choice that you made. We need more young people out there to help our service. I don't know which. We're going to need it, I think, in the future with our country. So thank you for consider doing that.
And hang around with veterans so you learn about all of the armed services.
I met a Navy SEAL today at our gathering this morning. Frank, who Chris knows, brought in his neighbor.
I was going to say, Frank's a Navy SEAL? You floored me.
No. His neighbor, he brought in his neighbor who was a Navy SEAL. Pretty remarkable man.
Wow.
Navy SEAL. Then he went to work for he went to work for the ATF.
Oh, wow.
He did a lot of undercover. He was telling me.
So he's a bad man in jail.
He locked up a lot of bad guys.
I bet.
A lot of drug stuff in the 80s. This guy was the man.
Those would be the cocaine cowboys.
Yeah, or whatever. He was, wow. We just sat there. I mean, he didn't say this when I had a cup of joe with him. Yeah. And we were just sitting there. There was three of us, Frank, me, and him, and Tommy Middlemas. And we were just listening to him. And he wasn't bragging. I just said, tell us what. He got up, did a brief little thing about, I introduced him, and, but boy, what a, man. Navy SEAL, he's on my team.
And as far as you joining the Army, like if you are in high school, you should look to join ROTC.
Yes.
I mean, or if you have the ability to choose high schools, choose a high school with ROTC.
Correct.
I think Jerry knows every ROTC director.
We have about 7 high schools here in Cotty County, and I know all of their leaders. Their colonels, they're
all retired.
They're all retired.
Retired military.
But in fact, we're going to have the Naples High School JROTC help us this time. Next Saturday night, we'll be at the Freedom Memorial. We won't be broadcasting from here, but possibly from down there. And I'll have these young cadets from the Naples High School.
Any antiques, sir? You don't really collect antiques. I collect the antiques.
Antiques. I had a whole collection of antique fire engines, and I gave them away. I don't have them anymore. In my office, it was, oh God, I had, you remember, honey, all those trucks I had? Mm-hmm. I gave them all away.
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
There you go, ATF.
I sent my info. I can't explain what the red bandana would mean to me. Aww.
Oh, good, you sent us, good.
Wonderful.
We'll send it to him. That's Jack. That's Jockey Jack.
Jockey Jack. I joined the Army in the 11th grade in high school, and that's from J.J. Hernley.
Good for you.
I finished, your friend from Poland said, I finished service, but I think the person who serves have it in their blood for their whole life.
Yes.
To help others. Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Once you are dedicated to a life of service, you just help people all over the place.
Yep.
I mean, both of our phones ring all the time. I had somebody that called me last week that found somebody just living in the worst possible conditions with the dog they couldn't take care of, and and she, and I'm like, it was late at night, and I'm like, well, there's nothing I can really do at this hour, but I reached out to her the next day, and my first question was, is he a veteran? Because there are different organizations that would rally around him for being a veteran.
Correct.
So she had calmed herself down, and they found they got the dog, they got everything kind of sorted out.
Thank you to you.
Well,
you did a great job.
I just point people.
I know.
I know.
You and I are in the helping people business. We do it 7 days a week.
The address for the badge is right here. It's above Jerry's head, and it's also in our bio. So all you have to do is take a screenshot. So snap a picture, or click our helmet, and it'll take you to the bio where you can get that.
Good.
Thank you for following, Kevin.
Hi, Kev.
Let's see. Alrighty. FYP from the UK. We end up on the FYP page out there. Everybody in the United States is still out partying. It's
Labor Day weekend.
It's a 3-day weekend here.
Woo! So
Labor Day is on Monday. So it's a government holiday. A lot of people have work off. So I think people are just partying. Oh, Vicky's watching from down the street.
Hey, Vicky. Hi, honey.
And so is Rick. Rick Sadkowski.
Oh, hi, Rick. That's Lynn's. Hey, brother. How are you? Hi, Jackie. Congratulations on the baby. Oh, wow. Woo! And Lynn is looking down from heaven on you guys. Oh, what a dear lady. I worked with Rick's wife. Wow, Lynn. He's in California now, Rick.
Wicklow says, are you doing another patch giveaway after this one? We probably are.
We probably are. We're going to come up with something.
We'll come up with something. Yeah. What we think is going to happen is there are people like in other countries that said that they've sent patches, and they keep saying, did my patch show up?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the border.
So
with the postal service, I don't know.
Between customs and COVID, we think there's delays. So maybe we'll start another one, and we'll casually do it. Maybe it'll be a New Year's Eve or a Christmas one.
Well, maybe we'll just do a European one. You know,
maybe we'll just do. We'll put a limit on it. Every 50 patches we draw, so that people feel inspired to do it. Gio Harris says, how's it going?
Good.
And Miller says, hello.
Hi, Miller.
And your friend from Poland says 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for life.
You're right.
Amen.
You got it, brother.
Mark Hillman followed the host. Thank you for the follow. Jockey Jack, are y'all doing anything special for the long weekend? No.
No, we're not.
No.
We're just gonna hanging out. Just
I'm a realtor. I activated some
90-something
listings.
degrees here every day, Jack.
Yeah, hot.
It's hot.
It's too hot to even
It's
be
hot.
outside.
We don't go out. We had dinner tonight with a dear friend of ours, Mary, and she played 18 holes of golf today, and she said it was brutal. I want to get back out there, but I'm not going out and playing golf with a 94, 91, 93 degrees.
I know what we should do tomorrow. We should hang up the electric American flag
Yes,
for
we'll do that.
September 11th week.
And we'll video it and we'll put it on.
We'll put it up.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Hello, how are you? Says Miller. We're fine.
We're good.
Gio Harris says, I visited New York a few years ago and thought it was absolutely incredible. You guys are all so friendly. Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to send one from Ireland. It may take ages to come though. So
That's
yeah,
all right. Like I said,
we're gonna definitely do another one because we feel that there's others out there lost in space.
Something is keeping the patches from us.
So maybe what we'll do is
we don't know.
We'll do maybe we'll even do. I don't know. We'll have to think about it, like a 25 limit or a 50 limit.
Yeah, when we get
so
them,
it's smaller
we'll
pools.
Yep.
And then that way.
Something. Since we're doing this weeks and weeks now, we have yet to receive a patch from Ireland or Scotland.
We got the one from Curacao, from Devil Killer.
But yes, we got the one from Curacao, but nothing from Europe.
And I use like the online mail delivery, so it tells me the mail that's coming and the packages that are coming.
There's just something going on.
So there's nothing in the U.S. Postal Service scanner from any European country yet.
We have to ask Stephanie when we go to the post office next week.
That's an idea.
What's going on?
Jerry's got contacts at the post office.
The post office. They love our book. They pass our book all around the post office. Started with a helmet.
Vicky says you look great.
Thanks,
He's
Vic.
doing so much better, Vicky.
Where is it? Watson, right?
Watson.
He got to come over and see Dill.
It's too hot. It's too hot to be outside.
Oh, God.
Greg 199 followed the host.
Hi.
I don't know what your name is. Simran Mom says, what's this all about?
Well, we have fun.
We're just nice. We're nice people. We have a rated G Facebook Live. We're old people, or TikTok. We're old people on TikTok.
I'm the old one. She's the young one. I'm the old goat. She's young. I'm old.
And Jerry, he actually wrote a book, and that's the cover of the book right there.
Yeah.
But he just comes on here and talks to a lot of people. Some of it's about fire. Sometimes we just
talk about life.
And dispense free advice that we have no business dispensing.
All right. Well, we have another patch.
Do you have a collection of patches yourself apart from the ones that are in the giveaway?
No, I did many years ago, but when I retired 3 years ago, I gave my patch collection away.
LJ has football practice in 100-degree weather.
Oh.
I can't imagine.
Oh, okay. We have another patch coming out.
Want a patch from Australia? Of course we do.
Yes, we do.
You have a hello from Wales.
Oh, boy.
The ships are sitting off the coast full.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, there has to be a reason why we're not getting patches.
Thank you very much. Your friend from Poland says the envelope is already addressed. Patches and it's going to go in the mail on Monday.
Thank you. Look at this one on Ladder 12, Medic Battalion 2, the Pirates of Broadway. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that patch.
That's a great one. Battalion 2.
Look at that. It's from Bryce.
This is up here with the
Colorado Fire.
This is up here with the deuce. Like
yes,
it's
with
just
the deuce. Yeah.
I know it because I could tell by the way your face.
Oh my! I looked at that. I was like, wow! Look at that patch. Woo! Bryce from Colorado. Thank you, Bryce. Wow! Oh, that came from Megan Wilson from Littleton, Colorado. Wow. Bryce.
So she must have ordered it. It reads I don't know if this is a reputable source.
What's that back there?
It reads 911patches.com.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's just a patch manufacturer, they broker patches, but okay.
This is the only. He sent it on a cute little.
Oh, I dropped it.
Let me see that, honey. Oh yeah. Oh wow! Look at that's a cool patch. Look at those axes.
Thank you very much for sending the badges from Europe. We do appreciate that.
2 pickaxes, honey. They're pickaxes.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I know. Isn't that a fun
Italian,
patch, Wicklow?
Wow. Pirates.
Yeah, Chief was like, that's a nice patch.
Isn't that nice,
Yeah.
Chief? Hey, look at that.
GTA
Italian
boss
too.
says
Pirates
hi.
of Broadway. SMFR. What
Here,
is-
let me see it again. Leroy Jenkins just came back. Take a look at this one.
Look at
Leroy.
that one, Leroy. That just came.
The Pirates of Broadway. That's a pretty patch.
Wow. It's a phone number. I gotta give him a call. Because I want to.
I think it's a woman.
BRYC. Oh, yes. Well, it came from a woman. Yes.
I don't. Maybe she entered her husband, or maybe she just wanted to enter.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it now. Gold Danger. Okay. Got it. Got it.
So there you have it.
Okay. Good.
And that was all of them. So
That's all the patches that we got tonight from Atlanta.
you have to put the tape on the back of them and,
Yeah.
and fill out the little cards for them for the drawing.
Yep, I'll do that. I'll do that when we get off the air. Yep. Right, nice, nice.
How many patches are you up to now? I would say we're
I don't know.
probably pretty close to like 130, I think.
Oh, I don't know if it's that many.
Well, I was at 115 and I got confused and I just quit.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And-
well, we haven't. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't counted. Yeah, we'll
and
have
then
to
we
count
added
it.
a couple more rows.
Yeah, we added this row yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and we have 3 more to go up there, and so you're gonna win them all. Somebody's gonna win them all. Tanglewood Fire. They're all so beautiful. Oh.
Uh-oh. He's
There's the
destroying the
old goat.
place.
That's my. There you go. I knocked over my painting. Oh
Oh my
Adriana. Adriana painted my picture.
Thank you, KK. Gotta go. It's 2:40 in Poland. Ooh,
Oh,
go to
boy.
bed.
240. Woo! Holy moly!
Thanks so much for joining us. We really
Thank
appreciate
you. It's
it.
Labor Day. It's Labor Day weekend out there, so we might be winding down soon.
Painted my picture. That's the captain. Stay in touch. Oh, absolutely. We're live. We're live every night.
Every night.
It's always going to be late for you. We're on late. So for anybody that doesn't know, if you click the helmet on the screen, his profile picture, it'll pop open a little window, and on that window there's a bell. And if you tap the bell, it gives you the option to be notified with a push notification when he's live. So that way, if you forget, you'll get a notification. You'll see the little TikTok look. Texas is here.
I got you, brother.
I would give you my grandfather's patch, but it's the only thing I got.
No.
You would never do
You
that.
hold on to that and treasure that.
JJ says my uncle was in Boca Raton, and my time on the West Coast was West Coast was in Port Charlotte.
Oh wow!
Yep, we just had a house in Port Charlotte.
In Port Charlotte.
We just sold it. It was sort of our investment during the quarantine year.
That was our COVID house.
We worked on all the things we were able to work on without a ladder, and
Yep.
and hired the rest of it. So its time came to an end.
Yep.
Well, Jer.
Okay. I think it's time, kids. It's Saturday night from Studio B, Frickin' Frack Productions.
Thanks for joining us.
So we're
be
gonna say
kind to each
goodnight.
other.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a safe Labor Day weekend out there.